Hi, Heritage. Mrs. Abbott here from the counseling office, and I'm excited to talk to you today about all the different pathways you can take after high school. It's really about finding your path. To start off, I would like you to reflect. Are you still undecided on what you want to do career-wise? Are you trying to find the right educational path to get you to your career goal? Are you wanting to explore the various different options available to you? And if you don't fall into any of these categories, but you do have questions about your future, and I don't cover it in this presentation, please feel free to reach out to me. We're happy to help you. Here are the topics that we'll be covering throughout the presentation. So where will your future take you? You are here in red in high school. I can safely assume that eventually we all want to have a future career goal, albeit it could be vague and undefined at this time. What is for sure is that the path from high school to your future career is not a direct line with no stops, as one would hope. But fear not, there are many pathways along your journey that will help you reach where you want to be. These include community colleges, apprenticeship, military, technical trade schools, four-year colleges, and work gap years, all viable options for you. So let's see how this all works. You could get a certificate at a technical trade school, which could lead you to your future career. Or perhaps you're uncertain of what you want to study and start off at a community colleges to explore classes and then transfer to a four-year school. Some students want to work right away, but they want the work to lead towards their career. Apprenticeships are a great pathway for this. And as more and more pathways pop up on the screen, you can see that there's a variety of ways for you to discover yourself and find your desired future career. Question is, what if you don't even know what that future career is? Don't fret. You're not alone, and we're here to help. First, we want to talk about the differences between a job and a career. A job is something you simply do to earn money. It has minimal impact on your future work life, and it offers very few networking opportunities. However, a career has a series of connected employment opportunities, provides experience and learning to fuel your future, and it is loaded with networking opportunities. These graphics do a great job of showing some of the differences between job and a career, and why we would like to encourage you to have careers as your end goal. If you're still looking for a possible career, you're not alone. A great way to explore what you might be interested in and taking after high school, or interested in, is taking career technical education classes while in high school. It's a great way to do something real with your education. Reach out to your counselor regarding any of these amazing opportunities. We're often asked, where are the careers? I don't know about you, but when I was growing up, there was an assumption that a person needs to earn a bachelor's degree in order to be, quote unquote, successful in a career. That is far from the truth. This is a nice graphic from Emily Griffith Technical College that shows that 70% of the jobs in the market today require a certificate or associate's degree. The potential to earn a higher wage does increase with the level of education. However, there are not as many jobs available. The post-ladder of education in this presentation refers to the time required to earn degrees, not necessarily to the corresponding income levels. I will touch on each of these levels. The certificate and apprenticeship really is for students who like hands-on job-related training. The time to earn the certificate ranges between weeks to even a year, depending if you're full-time. Technical colleges, community colleges, and unions offer certificates. Associate's degree typically takes 2 years if you're going full-time, and you will generally have a major of study or general studies. It can transfer to a bachelor's degree if you wish. And community colleges and some 4-year colleges and universities offer associate's degrees. Bachelor's degrees requires completing a 4 or a 5-year college program. It depends on if you're going full-time. Most students earn a Bachelor's of Arts or a Bachelor's of Science. and four-year colleges and universities offer bachelor's degrees. Master's degree is the next field after the bachelor. To apply for your master's degree, you usually have to hold an undergraduate degree, and it typically requires 1 year to 2 years full-time study. A doctoral degree is the highest level of education. Everyone is familiar with the medical doctor who holds an MD, but you can earn a doctorate in almost any subject area. Investing in your future, continuing education after high school is a financial investment, but it doesn't have to break the bank. The key is understanding the various pathways and making wise decisions. Think about it this way. You wouldn't agree to buy a car without knowing the final sticker price. You would shop around. You would check out different dealers. Same can be said regarding educational pathways. The cost can differ depending on the pathway, just like the car dealerships. So let's go deeper into the different pathways. Apprenticeships can be offered through technical trade, community colleges, and private companies. Their great tagline is "Earn while you learn." You can earn a wage while learning skills of the various trades. Your wages will increase as your knowledge and ability advances, and you learn on the job from industry professionals, and you complete with little to no debt. As you can see, apprenticeships are available in most career clusters, not just limited to the skilled trades. If you're interested in apprenticeships, I encourage you to look at the Colorado Department of Labor website for a full listing of approved apprenticeship programs. Technical trade schools. Let's watch this video from Emily Griffith Technical College. So technical trade schools, you receive a certificate in a particular trade, and this will help jumpstart your career. Programs last anywhere between 6 weeks to a year. Some may be longer, especially depending if you're going full-time or not. So really for students who are looking for hands-on job training and aren't too interested in taking the general education courses that would be required at a 2 or 4-year college. Technical colleges, community colleges, and universities offer the technical certificate. Accredited technical colleges in Colorado are Emily Griffith Technical College, Pickens, and Warren Technical College. It's very important to make sure that you're attending one of these accredited colleges because you can really get taken advantage of at the proprietary schools. Proprietary schools are for-profit schools. You often see them advertised on TV. Sometimes they have these little catchy things saying that they'll offer you a free laptop. Know that you are paying sometimes up to 10 times the cost at these proprietary schools as you would if you were going to an accredited technical college. So community colleges, they accept all students who apply, and it's an easy application process. You can complete your general education requirements and can transfer to a 4-year college. They're often lower in costs. It's a perfect place to make the transition to college, especially if you want a smaller school setting. They often have sometimes even half the cost or half the student body in the classes, usually about 20 students per class. They're sometimes 20, 30, depends. Much better than a big lecture hall of 400, 500 students. It's a perfect place for students who might not have gotten the best grades in high school because grades and tests don't matter for admissions. You can, as I mentioned before, get a technical technical certificate at a community college, and you'll receive an associate's degree as well if you complete the 2-year program. Another great thing about community colleges is the flexibility of programming and stackable pathways that are designed with exit and reentry points. For example, you can get a basic welding certificate, exit, and then re-enter later if you decide to work towards an intermediate certificate. You can do so by adding 2 more classes. Here's an example of another stackable pathway for early childhood education where one could build upon a completed certificate leading up to an associate's degree. The phrase complete to compete is very relevant in today's workforce. Here's a listing of Colorado's top salaries for careers that require only an associate's degree. Wow, look at these wages, often higher than that of the bachelor's degrees. The military is another great option for students. They can help you pay for college and receive on-the-job training in a specialized skill. There's multiple different ways to join the military. There's academies, enlisting straight out of high school, the reserves, and also the Reserve Officer Training Corps, also known as ROTC. Make sure that you understand your commitment when you sign up for the military. It's a great, wonderful pathway to serve your country and to get some education, but there is a commitment that is involved. 4-year colleges typically takes 4 years to receive your bachelor's degree, sometimes 5, depends if you're going full-time. You have to apply and meet the meet the requirements for admission, and this could often be different than the high school graduation requirements. For example, at Heritage, you only need 2 years of high school math to graduate. However, for most 4-year colleges and universities, they're looking for you to have 3 or 4 years of high school math. Colleges are typically looking for 5 things in an application: grades, test scores, extracurricular activities. Do you volunteer? Are you working? Are you in sports? Are you involved in any clubs or organizations? Sometimes they might ask for a letter of recommendation and or also an essay personal statement. They want to learn a little bit more about you because they recognize grades and test scores don't define who you are. Things to consider about 4-year colleges is whether you want to stay in-state or go out of state, private versus public, large versus small. A great resource is College Board's Big Future. Check that out to explore various different college options. Sometimes we need a year off of school to decide what we want to do after high school. That's totally acceptable. Getting some level of education after high school will greatly improve your quality of life. This is where we'd encourage you to check out some certificate programs, perhaps at a technical college. If you're going to work, might as well be worthwhile to invest a few dollars into your training to earn a higher paying job that, who knows, might lead down a new career path that you might not have ever considered. Whew. It's a lot of information to process, and it's okay if you're feeling overwhelmed and a bit panicked about your future. If this is you, do me a favor and take a nice deep breath in. Hold it for a few seconds and then exhale. Keep in mind that this is your journey, your life. Knowing the various ways that are available, pathways that are available to you, will help you be the driver of your own life versus life happening to you and you are merely a passenger. If you're uncertain, explore the various opportunities that are available to you through your classes, possible internships, even through work. Reach out to Postgrad. They're here to help with everything, not just 4-year colleges and universities. And also reach out to your counselor. We're here to help. You can also reach out to me. We're along on this journey with you. Let us help. Be well, Eagles. We'll talk to you soon.